Welcome, bronies, to the FOB Equestria Podcast, the official podcast of FOB Equestria. And, wow, I really don't know how Spangle says that with a straight face. All right, so we got quite a few special guests here today. We got Aetherious, all the way hailing from the land of kilts.
It's not funny.
I think it's hilarious. All right, we got Michelle Stavers from, I don't know, where are you from?
California.
California.
That's classified, though.
How exotic.
I know,
Yes,
right?
we all know where
My
you're
Valley Girl accent is relevant there.
All right, so you're from California. All right, and we also got Courtney Brackley from Australia.
G'day, mates.
Yes, thank you for that. That was awesome. And we also got Xain Russell from the Deep South.
Deep South? Like hell?
That's the joke. All right, so we got Xain Russell from the Deep South. Shut up.
Excuse me?
I don't know. Where are you from?
I am from the wonderful land of misery.
That's the Deep South. If you're from the same state that comes from Tom Sawyer, then you're from the Deep South.
Or like the Midwest South. Thank you very much.
You ever been to Missouri?
Aww.
Alrighty. We got quite a few things to talk about today, and our guests are a part of that. We have 3 new artists for our new comic, which is currently underway, and they're all going to be contributing to making this comic happen. So, tell us a little bit about the comic.
The comic was sort of... We've thought of the idea before, or at least have been told it was an idea before, but I just thought it'd be a good idea one day, so I just dropped it in the chat. I thought, right, let's get Josh on this. We got a recruiting video out, and the result of that video are 3 lovely people on your screen. Well, the pony representation of those people on your screen right now.
Yep, we got the surfer, the Aussie, and the redneck.
Yep. So we've got the... It's not a sausage fest anymore at FOB Equestria.
You had to bring gender into it, didn't you? Sexist.
Yeah. Really? Really?
Yeah, really.
Get some estrogen in here.
Okay. No, we'll just play with the stereotype. Yes, let's brighten this place up a little bit.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the content of the comic, Aetherious.
Just a loose description would probably just be a story about the lives of a few bored soldiers in Equestria stuck at a FOB in the middle of nowhere, and the shenanigans that follow.
So what kind of humor are we going to have in it? Are we just going to have, like, basic military humor, or is it just going to be...
You're going to have military humor and a bit of slapstick, probably. Well, definitely slapstick if you're going to be writing a couple of them, Josh.
I know. I just have to ask rhetorical questions in order to keep the audience included. I gotta pretend this is some sort of professional interview or something. Alright, so what we're gonna try and do with this comic is we're gonna keep the humor very military, but we're gonna try and not alienate people who don't know what the military is like. We're gonna try and keep jokes out of context so that anyone can understand it, but we're gonna make sure that the jokes are actually funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right now we got like a huge, really friggin' long prologue written by Silvermane.
Yeah.
Yes, and really trying to pull the reins back on that because the prologue is really friggin' long. I mean, at this rate, we're probably not going to get to the actual shenanigans until... Oh, and speak of the devil.
Oh, here he is. The Silvermane.
Silvermane.
What's up,
Yeah, so we were just talking about your wonderful work and how much we really, really freaking loved your really long prologues. All right, so Silver, tell us a little bit about you writing the prologue. What's it like?
It was the funnest thing I've ever done. It got huge really quick, and like I said, I used the outline that Red Sage had set up that gave us all the characters and the locations and the little chapter outlines, and put a backstory in there so we have some conflict between the ponies. And basically what we're trying to do with this is just get it to the FOB. I've got the second part mostly written there, just about off the train right now. So it's all the heavy stuff is over with now. It's just basically going to be shenanigans from now on.
All right. So what was your inspiration for this for the prologue?
Really, when I write something like that, I just look at the outline and start writing, and things just happen. They just came out. I didn't have a real clear idea. I had an outline of what I wanted from Red about has to be a changeling spy. We had to have some conflict between Lunar and Solar Guard, and, Tweak being asleep for 1,000 years and having a conflict with the Griffins. But other than that, I just usually write organically. I don't have a real strict outline.
All right.
I appreciate, even though I get a little miffed sometimes, that Matt and Meech's editorial comments. Yes, it was a little drawn out, but the newer ones are a lot briefer. Like I said, they're just 4-panel comics in the overarching comic arc, and they're, like I said, they're a lot more lighthearted. I have Silvermane saying in one of the comics I just finished, one of my best lines ever. He tells Red Sage, "It's too early in the morning for regulations." I think the art is just, I looked at them all in series since we did the gag comics the other day, and I'm going to say the art layout and everything is just unbelievably amazing. Everybody's doing a wonderful, fantastic job.
You're welcome.
Yes,
Yep.
stroke their egos.
Yes, stroke our egos. Thank you, Silvermane.
Yeah, stroking the egos. It's really creepy when you consider how old he is.
Well, I mean, I can't draw a straight line to save my life. So when I see people actually, and I've told this to Josh before, when I see people actually drawing things, I mean, it's like magic to me. It's one reason I like animation so much. It's just, you see something from a blank piece of paper turn into a pony or something. It's like magic. I can't do it. I don't really understand how anybody does it because I have zero skill in that area.
Well, yeah, I can totally relate to that feeling of something you create being given reality. It's like Xain does that for me all the time, so...
You're welcome.
Yeah, what are you doing with my money that I keep paying you?
Video games?
Using it to live.
I'm using it to fund my Steam account.
Or that too. Or that.
How often are we going to be posting these comics?
Well, I was a bit ham-handed with it beforehand, just posting whenever, but now we're down to Wednesdays and Saturdays. And that's not counting holidays. We had April Fool's ones where we were all Equestria girls, which was great.
You're well.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
I kept waiting to see that one line that Josh came up with.
Sorry, they were
Skycruncher want a
late.
cracker.
Oh.
Wait, what line did I come up with?
Finish that, but
You come up with a line. It was in one of the chats here a week or so ago where you, with Skycruncher,
I
went through
think
the.
I was
Yeah, it
What did
was
I
just
say?
the one that came up with the line.
What did I say?
I don't want to. Okay, so in the comic, Skycruncher is gonna be a parrot. So Firebrand is gonna say, Skycruncher want a cracker.
Oh,
That
God.
was how it was supposed to go out. I want to eventually finish it, but not now.
All right, so I believe we plugged the comic enough. Let's talk about some news in the Bronydom. Rainbow Rocks. Who here is now incredibly excited for that?
Me?
I am.
Me, I don't.
So I'm the only one who's not excited. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I've been
Yeah,
excited
I
ever since I saw that short yesterday when they went Scott Pilgrim.
Oh,
Well-
you saw that too?
Okay, who here
Oh,
actually
fabulous.
liked the first movie?
I do.
legitimately
I just say
Nope.
I do. I thought it was funny. I just thought it was it had a really bad climax and some of the
Yeah,
Jokes didn't work.
I hated it at first, but the more I watch it, the less I hate it. I mean, it's fun and enjoyable, and a little bit, an hour and a half of waste of time, and it's got some cute moments, but it's not anything really, epic, I guess.
If they had done the whole thing as magical girls, though, imagine all the conflicts that could have happened. Like, if they had just been, like, that last 5 minutes, but the whole movie.
Like they done it like an anime, like
Yes!
like something like Madoka Magica.
Well,
Yeah.
that would have been amazing! Like, could you imagine how pretty they would have made Celestia and Luna?
Yes,
It could have had, like,
yes, I
magic
can.
stuff and everything, and it could have been, like, fantastic. And what do? Teenage.
Congratulations, guys! You've invited a
They
bunch of
put,
otakus into your chat.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, well, I do believe that Equestria Girls could have been far worse than it is.
Yeah,
I thought it was
definitely.
great. But it
Yeah, I
was
don't think Megan
missing key
McCarthy would
elements.
have wrote a bad show on purpose. I'm just asking Hasbro, nice, pretty pleased with the sugar on top. Make a movie with the ponies in it one of these days. Pretty pleased. We all appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes.
That would actually be pretty cute.
Human cadence.
Yes.
Anyways, all right, so Rainbow Rocks, I'm looking forward to it. The only person that's not looking forward to it is the Aussie.
Yeah.
I do have one request. Please bring back Sunset Shimmer. I want to see what happens to her.
What
Yeah,
do you
same
think?
here.
I don't want to see her be like all goody two shoes anymore.
I do.
All like goody two shoes now.
I
love
do.
that. I'd love that.
I want her
How
to
about
be
bringing-
like that two-faced girl in high school that everyone's friends with, but she hates everyone in reality.
What do you think about bringing Flash Sentry back?
No!
Go ahead.
Flash
Go
Sentry is
ahead.
a
Do
fine
it.
soldier.
I want to
I
actually want to know a bit more about him. I want them to develop their relationship past dumb jock.
His only purpose in the first movie was a plot cul-de-sac.
Yep.
With him finding the pictures.
Yeah, that got resolved a little too quick.
And to be a date to the dance, because they just had to fill in that so tight.
Yep. Because no one ever thinks that, you can go alone.
I'm looking forward to this movie because it's gonna have a rock soundtrack. Because Rainbow Rocks.
Yeah,
That's gonna be cool.
I thought you were going to say, oh, I'm looking forward to it because I get to make a bum review.
All the DJ Pawn 3 fans will be in heaven.
But then where's Octavia?
I hate dubstep. I'm sorry.
Where's Octi?
Wob, 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 wob.
I, for one, am happy that No Whacking is not going to be voicing her.
Oh, she's not?
I think a Vinyl Scratch is gonna be silent in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made sure it was pretty evident in the little clip that she didn't talk, even when, they took her earphones away and all that stuff. So she probably won't.
Hey, Bronies, guess what? You know that voice you like for this character? We're not gonna use her.
Actually, if she ends up being mute, that might be a very interesting character element. Like, really loves music because that's really the only thing she can communicate with.
Oh.
Huh, that would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, too bad Hasbro's not going to use it.
No. And they need to put Octavia in there somewhere, too.
They do.
Where's
They do.
Octavia
They
even
do.
in Equestria Girls?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
I watched that little analysis video that showed every single human equivalent pony, and she wasn't in there at all. So.
Octavia's best non-existent pony.
We've only seen her twice and we want to see her more. They need to fix Luna's face.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so, alright, so enough about
They
Rainbow
need to
Rocks.
put
Let's...
Panels. BCon 14 and 15. We were thinking about getting a panel for the Tumblr comic.
Panel for the Tumblr comic? You really think we could do that?
Possibly.
Well, why not?
Silvermane, you were our
What?
liaison.
Well, you put it in the panel submissions, and I'll try to shepherd it through the submission process best I can.
All right.
That depends a great deal on if our three artists could make it to BronyCon.
Yep.
What state was BronyCon in again?
Baltimore, Maryland.
August 1, 2, and 3.
Good morning, Baltimore. Da, 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 da.
And guess who's staying with Joshy?
Yes, I know. I'm going to be rooming with a Scotsman. Pray for me.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I got my... I actually lucked out and got the last... the Marriott Hotel that's right across the street from the convention center? I got, the last room in there. Somebody canceled the last minute. I grabbed it up in, 2 seconds. So that was lucky for me. So I'll be across the street with Spangle or Mitch. I can't remember which one.
I live 20 minutes away from the convention center, so...
Are we gonna
I
get
know
mugged,
it.
Josh? When we're walking there, we're gonna get
Well,
mugged.
lucky you.
So I'm thinking about hosting a party there or something if my parents will let me.
Sorry.
They will have all
That
the
could
possibly go wrong.
No, we're not gonna have alcohol. I'm sorry.
Kidding.
We are a non-alcoholic family. It's like the most alcohol that ever gets into our family is Mike's Hard Lemonade.
No, apple cider. Apple cider.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
and apple cider.
It's fine with me.
Gotta have that cider though.
Oh, I know something I wanted to talk about real quick, if we got a second. That React video Josh did got an unbelievable amount of hits. Was it just because the message resonated with so many people, or what?
Which one?
The one with Sweetiebell and Rarity.
Yeah, that one.
Toils. Yeah, for whom the Sweetiebell Toils.
Oh yeah, that was because of feels.
I don't know. I just saw that episode, and honestly, I almost cried.
That was feels.
Oh, the feels.
It's because I'm pretty sure everyone here has that one personal episode that speaks to them on an emotional level. In this show, I've got 3. It's the first episode was the last roundup. It's Applejack lying to her friends because she's too ashamed that she couldn't do it. She's ashamed that she couldn't do something, and she lies to them to try and make sure it look like she didn't fail, but in the end, she's making herself look like a jerk. I've done that before, and it's oh gosh, I feel that was just that episode was just taking one of my past mistakes and throwing it back in my face. Second one being Sister Hooves Social. I was Rarity in that.
Oh, that was a good one.
And for Hoon Sweetiebell Toils, I was Rarity in that one too. That's really just one of the reasons why I think Rarity is best pony, because, well, we've done the same things.
I got on the YouTube, what 6 or 8 hours later, whatever. And Josh's video had more hits than anybody's on there. It was up way over 7,000. I was like, oh my god! I watched it. Like this really resonated with a lot of people early on. Of course, later on, some of the bigger names surpassed it. But I think that was the quickest I've ever seen one of his videos to get that many hits.
I don't know. It's almost like I'm popular on the internet or something.
Exactly.
Popular. You're gonna be popular.
I'm the brony. Every brony should know.
Oh no.
No, I'm not gonna sing. I don't even know all the lyrics to that song.
Becoming as popular as popular. No.
Can I just say that episode is the one that resonated with me?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Rarity's desire to be this big fashion designer is kind of reminiscent of my desire to be, like, I want to be a big comic book writer someday. So I understand that desire to interact with your personal idols and to do whatever it takes to get to where you want to go, where your dreams are taking you. And people getting upset over her lying to her friends about not being able to go back for Twilight's birthday party, it kind of gets under my skin because, quite frankly, if I had to choose between one of my friends' say 18th birthday party and getting a chance to talk with someone to get my own cartoon started or something, I would definitely ditch my friend's birthday party in exchange for the possible animation career.
Yeah, it's like the birthday party isn't going to put food on the table.
Yeah,
that's the thing, though. I mean, there are more birthday parties.
Yeah, that sounds really cold and it sounds really heartless, but yeah, it's something you kind of have to do.
Exactly.
Besides that, I mean, the dress was nice for Twilight, but it wasn't such a big thing as her meeting all her prospective future customers. I mean, Twilight would have understood. I'm sure. Like, I got too busy and I wasn't able to, even though she liked what she got. The dress, making that dress for Twilight wasn't as big a deal as for meeting all her future clients anyway.
Surprisingly, you can't feed your children on friendship.
Not yet, anyway.
Really? Oh, I should probably get my dog on some dog food then.
I can't ignore your little sister and all her requests for things at the last minute if you don't have a job. I still don't like Sweetiebell all that much.
I do, because she reminds me of my little brother. It's like I love my little brother, and even though sometimes I want to strangle him and hug him at the same time.
Strangle hug.
I was glad to see Squeaky-Bell came back.
Or bear hug. Just wanna. I love you so much.
That's all, little siblings.
You're hurting me.
You've got a good relationship with your sibling, Josh. There's the rest of my family, and then there's me. I've become very separated from them, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I'm kind of like Applejack when it comes to family. It's like that's why Rarity and Applejack are my two favorite characters, because I just relate to them so much.
I relate with Rarity because otherwise, besides making dresses, that's basically me on the computer constantly. And basically that's how my sister is too, and my brother, and my mom, and my dad. We have our own rooms with our own computers respectively. But, yeah, we need to get out more.
That's the problem with this generation. Everyone needs to get out more.
Wow.
I'm the biggest hypocrite when it comes to that, because I got a reputation in my platoon as the shut-in. I don't leave my room for anything other than food, if it's not delivered to my doorstep.
I
or work.
Cheeseburgers.
No, not cheeseburgers. Chinese food.
Chinese food.
Chinese food.
Well, Michelle's Asian, so.
Food. Where?
I hate Chinese food, actually, or at least Panda Express.
Yeah, I grew up in southern. Yeah, I grew up.
Not real Chinese food. No.
I grew up in Southern California, and I hate Mexican food.
I just hate spicy stuff overall.
Thank you.
Break the stereotypes.
Oh my gosh. Someone understand.
Are you kidding me? You guys don't like hot wings or anything?
I like hot wings if it's drenched in blue cheese.
Whoa.
My parents make me special Parmesan wings because I hate hot wings so much.
If it's drenched in blue cheese or ranch, I'll be fine.
Ew, ranch.
Hey, Xain, let's Griffin the brush off the hell out of here.
I saw what you did there.
No.
I see what you did, Vlar. But
Yes.
I hope you can see what you...
I saw what you did there. It was bad. And you should feel bad.
Yeah.
Those. I watched the episode again today, but I cringe every time Gilda opens her mouth just because I can't take it. I just can't.
Pardon me, I need to find a knife in case you say that word.
Dude? No way, dude.
Oh my gosh, that was so lame.
So, you're Queen Lame-o, Pinkie Pie. What? Please shut up.
Only for you,
Dash, you're
Dash.
joshing me.
Oh my god.
I don't like any of you.
You got any new moves in your Trictionary?
Go back to the 90s, please.
Ugh.
She's like right out of the 90s Disney trying to be hip.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like today's episode.
I did not see today's episode.
Don't you spoil it for me.
Not gonna spoil it for you. You know I would never spoil anything for everyone. I would never
did see
spoil
today's
anything.
Episode.
Rainbow Dash learns the true power of math.
Oh, I thought you were gonna actually say something. I was like, oh hell no.
Well, we all know one thing that doesn't get old. The cake is a lie. No, that does get old. Me and Josh were having a conversation about this when Michelle was fixing her mic. We were talking about how much we feel this meme is overused. He complained that Let It Go is worse than The Cake is a Lie, which it is not.
Keep on trying till you run out of cake.
No, I didn't say it was worse. I said it was getting as bad.
Is it worse than 20% cooler?
No, not yet.
But
Because that one
Josh,
has been used.
it's Adina Menzel. How can you not love every single word that comes out of her mouth?
Don't listen.
I don't know. It's like Idina Menzel. It's like she's a great singer, but it always sounds like she's yelling.
That was an emotional song. She needed to yell.
All right. Well, it seems that we got nothing else to talk about, so we're gonna wrap this up. So, Aetherious. Okay, we'll get back to you on that one, Michelle.
Yeah, cheers.
I'm Michelle, and I'll catch you all later.
What? No, don't do drugs. All right, Silverman.
Hey, cool.
This is
be cool,
Superman
don't
from
be
FOB
cool.
Equestria signing
What?
out. Semper Philly, stay frosty, every brony.
All right, Courtney.
Bye-bye.
Xain.
I'm Xain Russell. Go visit my DeviantART account, and please, for the love of God,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Commander Firebrand, Semper Philly, and good night.